viewers to yet another exciting show of Careers Bistro. My name is Monique Adams and happy Pink Friday. What we have in store for today is amazing content. We have Varde, who is a newly appointed employee right here at NMH. We have him in the car, so I'll be driving him around. So make sure you stay tuned so you can get to know more about who Varde is and his journey. Enjoy. To Careers Bistro. My name is Monique Adams, and as you can see, we have Varde Daniel here, who is the newly appointed web designer of Intouch NMH. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I'm great. Are you excited? I'm driving you around.
Yeah, this is so nice. Yes, I'm so excited. I've never been driven around by a girl before.
Oh, by a girl?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Summer first?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, so let's start with, your background, where you were born, raised, all that stuff, and where you went to school.
Okay. Born in complicated situation, born in Onaena, but I'm originally Caprivian mixed with some Ndonga. Grew up in Grootfontein, visit the north occasionally and Katima. And after completing my high school and primary in Grootfontein, I moved to Intouch for tertiary education.
Okay, and then you studied web?
Computer science.
Computer science.
Yes, I majored in software development.
Alright, and how was that, tertiary life?
It was very fun, to be honest. I come from Grootfontein, so it's a small town.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're in Windhoek and it's so much fun. I lived in the hostel, so there was a lot of freedom besides the school situation.
And how did you handle that? Because the city lights can make you...
No, luckily the upbringing was done very well by my mom. My father passed away when I was quite young, but my mom did the most. Yeah, we need to appreciate the women in this life.
Yes, most definitely. So you recently just joined the NMH Intouch family. How's it been for you so far?
The people are fun. That's number one. I thought it would be a hard company culture to adapt to, but the people are so welcoming. They make you understand what you need to understand and ensure that the end goal is actually delivered in a nice way.
Nice. Yeah. So this is like you mentioned, like you had a couple gigs before, getting this new appointment.
Yes.
Can you dive in a bit?
Okay.
In there?
I won't give specifics, but previously I had been a developer for a company, an anti-corruption commission education company, and also a school. A school asked me to do their website. That is where I had gained the knowledge that helped me prepare for the interview, if I can put it that way.
And what was it like stepping into the interview?
It was scary because this is my first actual job, and it was so scary because I dressed formally and all of these things.
Yeah.
I did my research about what Intouch is, what NMH is, just in case they ask any questions, and it was nice. When I got there, the interview was kind of tricky. They gave us a task that we need to complete, but beyond that, it was a lovely experience.
I mean, you have the job now, and here you are.
Yeah.
So, have you always, from a young age, you knew what you wanted to do, or
Here's the problem with me. Being young, I realized that I was a jack of all trades. I had accounting, I had agriculture. I never thought I'd be doing any computer science stuff. But when we were applying at school, they gave us forms to fill in. And a friend of mine was just saying, choose computer and electronics engineering because you like computers. In Grootfontein, I'd be the fixer of people's computers.
Yeah.
And at that point, I thought I wanted to do engineering. Came to Windhoek. Sadly, I didn't pass my grade 12. I upgraded, but in the time span which I was upgrading, I met a guy. His name is Cornelius, and he's the one who told me, "No, I'm a programmer. This is what I do." And I was like, "Yo, wait,
so cool."
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, "This is what I want to do." Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I figured out what I want to become.
Nice.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, your working career just started, but we all face challenges in life.
Yes.
What has been one of the challenges you faced? If you can just pinpoint one and how you overcame that specific
Adapting to different environments. What we were taught in school is definitely not what you find in the industry.
Yes.
Because they tell you need to understand this, and you struggle in school to adapt to what they're teaching you, only to come and discover that here things are way different. And it was hard to adapt to, but thank God for YouTube and Google, those two. And they became my best friends. Next to that, I had my senior who supervised me through everything so that I understand how things work.
Interesting. So, like, what does the future look like for Varde?
The future is bright. The future is nice. It's super nice. Because what I've learned opened my mind to so many possibilities. The way I looked at Facebook and Google from before I got this job, and the way I look at them now are completely different. Facebook and Google are actually attainable. So if we can get there, then everything will be perfect.
Interesting. So now, let's go to the soft life of things.
Okay.
What do you get up to in your weekend, and when you have free time? What do you enjoy doing?
People are going to hate me. Anyways, I had a very nice life. I love the life of partying and having fun.
Yes.
But that ended very, very quickly for me in my days, and I became Christian, and so I try to be useful. Currently, I run a charity organization. I conduct a choir, and I have a YouTube channel.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
So this is like easy for you. Yeah, drop the handle.
Varde Daniel. That's simply it.
So what's your YouTube channel all about?
I post relevant content in regard to making people better. My main focus is how everybody in this life is just living their life, going about what they want to do. But I'm trying to make people better. That's what my YouTube channel is all about.
Oh wow, self-development.
Yes, that's the word.
Interesting. Well, we love to see it. So, for anyone that read your story, as we're coming to an end, sadly, for anyone that read your story and who is watching this interview, what word of advice would you give that specific individual?
This is the hard part, because my YouTube channel doesn't have this, so now I have to be creative. But persistence is all that counts in this life. You don't need to know anything. All you need to do is be willing to learn. Willingness to learn and persistence, even though you fail. In my line of work, we fail a lot, but people never see that, because we continue to persist, and one day you magically see the website that we have made, and you're like, these people are so intelligent. But behind one success are 99 failures.
Yes.
So continue, persist in all that you do, and you will make it. That's my word of encouragement to everyone listening.
Oh, coming from the YouTube star. Okay, Varde, thank you so much. We're here now. So if this was an Uber drive, how rate me out of like a 5-star?
I would tell them to add one more star, because this was better than
Now I just feel like you're exaggerating.
I'm being dead serious. You're the best.
Thank you so much. And there we have it, guys. Keep on watching Careers. It is not done yet. So bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, guys, that was such an insightful conversation I had with Varde. And Varde, good luck with your journey here at NMH. Wishing you nothing but the best. And now we head over to some career motivation. So watch the following videos, and I hope it inspires you, in your specific career. Enjoy.
I was born in Windhoek, raised in Okahanja, where I matriculated at JG Vanderbilt Senior Secondary School in the year 2018. I was then fortunate to be selected for the Commercial Advancement Training Scheme with Pupkewitz Motors in June 2019. and recently graduated with a diploma in Business Process Management and QF Level 6. This program entails on-the-job rotational training and theoretical training at the Namibia University of Science and Technology, which is called the Dual Education System, and it runs for 2 years. Being on such a program is worthwhile as you not only gain theoretical knowledge, but you are being equipped with practical on-the-job exposure, which enables you to grow and mature in life. I was one of the top academic performers over the 2 years, and I am eternally grateful to Pupkewitz Motors that saw potential in me and granted me this opportunity. Although permanent employment was not guaranteed, I have been appointed as the Service Admin Clerk at Accessories Fitment Center, known as AFC. Accessories Fitment Center is one of the 16 subsidiaries of the Pupkewitz Motors division. AFC is a wholesaler, retailer, and a fitment center for various brands. Our range includes 4x4 accessories, bull bars, roll bars, notch bars, canopies, rubberizing, safety films, suspension, and much more. I'm responsible for excellent service delivery, promptly communicating completion of work, keeping clients fully informed with progress, and meeting departmental targets and objectives. I am excited to continue with my studies as I enrolled for my bachelor's degree in accounting for the year 2022, and I am equally excited to gain skills and knowledge from the Pupkewitz Motors family. My definition of success is discovering your God-given purpose, gifts, talents, and potential, and combining it with the knowledge and skill that one acquires through the course of life, then offering it to humanity, thereby making lives better and adding value. I would like to leave you with this piece of advice: just as the night eventually comes to an end and the dawn of day rises, similarly, nothing in life is permanent.
I'm a Senior Intellectual Property Officer at Business and Intellectual Property Authority of Namibia, BIPA. I'm responsible for IP framework development and implementations of intellectual property policies to ensure that we keep on improving the quality of intellectual property rights that we grant as a National Intellectual Property Office in the country. Intellectual property it speaks to intangible assets such as craft, or somebody come up with a new way of doing something, and that particular person may apply for protections at the office of the registrar to protect his or her invention. And the main aspect is to say to prohibit other people from using his or her intellectual property, and for that particular inventor or creator to be able to commercialize the inventions and deduce value. Intellectual property become more important, or the growth of intellectual property in the fourth industrial revolution has grown so much to an extent that people really have to venture into intellectual property simply because we are speaking about the knowledge-based economy, the modern society, where aspect of technologies are much growing. Hence, it's really important for young people to take up career, keep on improving the quality of intellectual property rights that we grant as a National Intellectual Property Office in the country. Intellectual property it speaks to intangible assets such as craft, or somebody come up with a new way of doing something, and that particular person may apply for protections at the office of the registrar to protect his or her invention. And the main aspect is to say to prohibit other people from using his or her intellectual property, and for that particular inventor or creator to be able to commercialize the inventions and deduce value. Intellectual property become more important, or the growth of intellectual property in the fourth industrial revolution has grown so much to an extent that people really have to venture into intellectual property simply because we are speaking about the knowledge-based economy, the modern society, where aspect of technologies are much growing. Hence, it's really important for young people to take up careers in intellectual property. All what they need to do is they need to learn them from school to the universities on how to protect, on how to manage intellectual property, and above all, in terms of how can it be valued and be commercialized.
Guys, what an amazing career motivation we had there from all those amazing individuals. Well, that has come to the end of today's Careers Bistro, but do not worry, I will be back again next week Friday, same time, different place, different individuals, and different vibes. It's a Friday. I hope you take care and stay safe, and that you're wearing pink. So, love and light. Bye.